What's up guys, it's DWrecked, and today I'm going to be going over an essential piece of information with a new patch that actually changes what materials you should be using in combat. User Super Sexy Dragon on Reddit pointed this out, and I thought it was something really useful that everyone should know about. So, in patch 5.1, we know that materials got nerfed. Wood's initial health dropped from 100 down to 80, stone dropped from 90 down to 80, and Wood's final health dropped from 200 to 150. Now, this obviously seems important because it means your builds are going to get shredded more easily, but it's actually huge to know because it means that brick is now the superior material to use when you're under fire. Let's calculate this. So, we can see that wood still builds in 4 seconds. Let's just use the in-game timer so you can check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes 4 seconds for wood to gain 70 health, which means it's gaining 17.5 hit points per second. Now, brick on the other hand takes 12 seconds to get full health. Seems like a long time, but going from 80 to 312 seconds means it's gaining 220 health, which is 18.333 hit points per second. We'll also cover the change in metal as well here. Metal starting health is also 80, so we know that every material starts at 80 health, but it actually got a buff in overall health, and its final HP is now 500, up from 400, but it takes 25 seconds to get there instead of the previous 20. So 25 seconds to gain 420 health means that it's gaining 16.8 hit points per second, which means it takes the longest to gain some health. Even though it does have the slowest HP gain, if you have just over 4 seconds before you think you're going to get shot at, metal's still going to be superior to even wood in combat. If we calculate this out, after 4.16 seconds, just over 4 seconds, metal reaches 150 HP, which is wood's max health. So any extra time after that is already giving you more health with your structures. It's also important to know that ramps, roofs, and floors are all a little weaker than walls. This has always been the case. But they do have the same HP as each other within their material. So, to clarify that, if we're talking just about wood here, wood ramps, roofs, and floors all have a final HP of 140, while the wall has a 150. Their starting health and build speeds are a little different. So if you care about any of those stats for wood, metal, brick, whatever, I'll put all that stuff in the description. Either way, it's just good for you to know that any non-wall structure will get destroyed slightly quicker. Now, all of this doesn't mean you should ditch wood altogether. It's still the easiest material to gather and still very useful for navigation. My preference in fighting on the ground is now going to be brick, metal if I have a little more time, and then wood. In build battles, I'm probably going to prefer brick still, then wood, then metal. Either way, you should know that now you'll be at an ever so slight advantage using brick or metal in combat instead of wood. So, next time you pass a rock quarry or a car or a hippie van, whatever, it may be more useful to farm that than the forest. I hope this quick tip helped you guys out. I've gotten an overwhelming response on the building drills for Playground Part 1, so I will definitely be doing Part 2 and potentially even a Part 3 with that, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoy the tips, if you enjoy the videos, you want to see more, make sure you like the video, let me know that you enjoy this kind of stuff, and subscribe to keep up with more. Also, feel free to comment in the section below any kind of building drills that you guys do. Maybe I'll include that in Part 2 if I haven't already thought of that, because I know there's a lot of us and we all got some pretty cool drills we can do. Either way, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you next time.